Shakespeare. So, there, you know, there are some, like, actresses that Shakespeare would have been known to affiliate with, and whose names escape me right now because, like I said, I don't have my notes. So, yeah. So, that's who the Dark Lady could have been. And I have a theory with no way of backing it up. It's just sort of gut feeling that I have. Is I kind of actually wonder if Shakespeare wasn't necessarily writing the sonnets from his own perspective. Like, that the actual narrator of the sonnets was a character he came up with. So, yeah. And I came up with this theory back when I was taking a class in Shakespeare, and we had to read his epic poem, Venus and Adonis. And I went, you know what? The sort of, like, dialogue they're having reminds me a lot of these sonnets, where you could kind of see, like, if you look at the Fair Youth sonnets, you can kind of see, like, you know what, this would be shit that Venus would be saying to Adonis. And then you look at the Dark Lady sonnets, and you could kind of see how Adonis had it not ended the way that it did. Adonis might have had these sorts of feelings and these ideas towards Venus, but then the whole, you know, love triangle with the Fair Youth and the Dark Lady thing, that's where it all falls apart. There is also a character that pops up in a few of the sonnets, not a lot of them, but a few of them. I mean, we've got 154 to work with. And that is often referred to as the rival poet. So, how that comes into play with my theory, I don't know. I haven't flushed this out. I'm not a Shakespearean scholar. I'm just a big fan. But yeah, it is entirely possible that Shakespeare did not intend for himself to be the narrator of the sonnets. But it is what it is. So, I think that about sums up Shakespeare's sonnets altogether. I sort of lost my steam this month. Especially this past week, or where I'm just like, nope, I don't feel it. Damn it, I don't feel it. So, yeah, but I think that's enough Shakespeare for the time being. I hope to cover Shakespeare at some point in the future. Maybe Romeo and Juliet. Not because I like it. It's actually my least favorite of all his plays, because I had to read it twice when I was in the 9th grade, and 9th graders are fucking stupid. Oh, like, I mean, even when I was in 9th grade, I was just sitting there going, oh my god, you guys suck. So, and I really didn't like the way it was taught. But I may cover it in the future, because it is a good play, and it is worth studying, and I really think that it would have been more fun. And I think kids in general, like, just as a generalization, I think kids would enjoy Shakespeare a lot more if teachers would be smart enough to point out all the naughty Elizabethan slang in there. But that could cause some problems with parents. Yes, let's tell people what naughty actually means, you know. I'm sure parents will appreciate that. So I may cover more Shakespeare in the future, but for the time being, let's set Big Willie aside. I'm gonna get back to you love you. I love you. But I'm going to get back to you. Starting next month, I'm going to totally nerd out over the Iron Druid Chronicles. Which, by the way, there is a short story in which Shakespeare makes an appearance. And, yes, and Atticus O'Sullivan, the main character, gets into Shakespeare quote battles with his lawyer, who is a vampire. Which is just like, I'm sorry, a blood-sucking vampire as a lawyer is just the most perfect thing ever. It just is. Okay, so stay tuned. If you'd like to hear more Shakespeare on the show, please do contact me. Please do, and because I'm open to suggestion. But for now, setting Shakespeare over here and going on to the love of my life, Atticus O'Sullivan. So, if you would like to contact me anywhere on the internet to tell me how woefully wrong I am about anything I say on the show, and or give me suggestions about things you want to hear, what you need to be looking for is PurpleBecca923. That's PurpleBecca 923. That is my username on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. With regards to Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, I always follow back unless and until you send me something inappropriate, in which case you'll be dealt with accordingly. PurpleBecca923 at gmail.com is the email address, and PurpleBecca923.com is the website. So until next time, remember that education is fresh, learning can be fun, so go out there, create what you deserve, and fly with the penguins. Toodaloo!